Have you ever found yourself craving a quiet moment, even when everyone else seems to thrive on constant noise and chatter? Maybe you've wondered if there's something different about you, or if you're missing out. What if I told you that your love for silence might actually reveal something fascinating about your personality that most people overlook? Most people assume that being social and outgoing is the normal way to be. After all, our culture celebrates extroverts, group activities, and always being connected. But here's what's really going on. Not everyone recharges in the same way. While some people feel energized by crowds and conversation, others, maybe you, find true comfort in moments of stillness. Society often labels this as being shy or antisocial, but the reality is far more nuanced. In fact, craving silence isn't about avoiding people. It's about seeking balance and clarity in a world that rarely slows down. Isn't that worth exploring? I remember a time when I was at a lively family gathering. Everyone laughing, music playing, stories flying across the room. But after a while, I slipped away to the backyard, just to sit under the stars in silence. At first, I worried people would think I was being rude or distant. But in that quiet moment, I felt completely at peace, able to process the day and recharge. Later, a cousin joined me, admitting she often felt the same way. That simple exchange made me realize how many of us quietly crave these moments, even if we rarely admit it. So, why do some people crave silence while others seem to avoid it at all costs? Psychologists suggest it often comes down to differences in personality, specifically where we fall on the introversion-extroversion spectrum. Introverts, for example, aren't necessarily shy or antisocial. They simply process stimulation differently. For them, too much noise or social interaction can feel overwhelming, like a phone battery draining too fast. Silence, on the other hand, acts as a charger, allowing their minds to reset and refocus. But here's something most people don't realize. Even extroverts can benefit from quiet moments. Research shows that silence can lower stress, boost creativity, and improve memory for everyone, not just those who identify as introverts. In fact, some of the world's most successful thinkers, from Einstein to J.K. Rowling, have credited their best ideas to time spent alone in silence. So, if you find yourself seeking out quiet spaces, you're actually tapping into a powerful psychological tool. And the best part? Most people overlook this advantage, making it a secret strength for those who embrace it. Traumatic intelligence is a term that describes the unique strengths and insights people develop after experiencing adversity. It's not just about surviving tough times. It's about transforming pain into wisdom and resilience. Here are 5 signs you might have this powerful form of intelligence, even if you've never put a name to it before. First, you have an uncanny ability to read the room. You notice subtle shifts in mood, tone, or body language, often sensing tension before anyone else does. This heightened awareness comes from having navigated unpredictable situations in the past, making you more attuned to emotional undercurrents. Second, you're remarkably adaptable. When plans change or life throws a curveball, you don't panic, you pivot. You've learned that flexibility is key to survival, and you approach challenges with creative problem solving rather than fear. Third, you show deep empathy for others' struggles. Because you've faced your own hardships, you listen without judgment and offer genuine support, making people feel truly seen and understood. Fourth, you're driven by a sense of purpose. Adversity has clarified what matters most, guiding your decisions and helping you prioritize meaning over superficial success. Finally, you possess quiet confidence. You know you've survived before, and you trust you'll do it again. Having traumatic intelligence means you're equipped with a toolkit that many people never develop. Your ability to empathize, adapt, and find meaning in hardship makes you a source of strength for others. You're often the calm in the storm, offering perspective and reassurance when things get tough. These qualities don't just help you survive, they help you thrive. turning past pain into a foundation for growth, deeper relationships, and a more authentic, resilient life. That's a rare and powerful gift. Of course, having traumatic intelligence doesn't mean life is suddenly easy. Sometimes, your heightened sensitivity can feel exhausting, or you might struggle to trust good times will last. It's normal to carry scars alongside your strengths. Remember, it's okay to seek support and give yourself grace on tough days. If you recognize these signs in yourself, know that your journey has shaped you in powerful ways. Your resilience and insight are worth celebrating, not hiding. Have you noticed these traits in your own life or in someone you care about? Share your experiences in the comments. I'd love to hear your story. And if you want to dive deeper into understanding yourself, make sure to subscribe and check out the next video. You won't want to miss what's coming next. Thanks for watching.